Oh, good morning. I'm glad you're here. I know I said that many times, but I'm always glad that you're here. I was just trying to get things set up for filming today, and I guess I left the camera on. I have a tendency of doing that when I get busy and trying to check out shots. I'm not. What we have though, today it's going to be an interesting day. Come on, let's bring you in here and let's look at this stuff and talk about it, all right? What we have here is, as I mentioned in one of the videos, I have bought several computers from the late 70s, early 80s to go over to see if we can't get running. This one, in which I know I've shown, is an Atari 400. All right. I did buy a game for it. So we could try it. I don't have any joysticks or paddles or anything like that, but today, this is actually the computer that we're going to go over today. I bought it. It had a bent pin down in here, and we will go more detail into that in a few minutes. I've never owned one of these. I don't know if this one turns on. All I did was took it out of the box, and I've been waiting to film it when you guys were here. All right. So we're gonna, that is actually what we are going to do today. We're going to go through this somewhat and try to get it to turn on and something on the screen. I doubt if we'll play the game. That'll be another video. I also bought it's called a personal computer. It's a Timex Sinclair 1000. All right. I don't have a clue what this is. It was originally, if you can see, it was originally $29.95 and $97 from Kmart. Looks like it's been marked down several times though. Probably a blue light special, right? Those of you who know blue light specials. This actually, I think these sell pretty cheap. I don't think I paid a lot for it. That it has a lot of connectors to it. I know that this is just the system itself. I don't think it has any components at all to it. But we're going to see. We're going to open that, not this video, but we're going to open this together. And we're going to go over it even more. So, and this, lastly, and I have a few more that I have my eye on and trying to get. I'm trying not to spend a bunch of money on it, but I think they'll be interesting to go through. Who knows if I end up with them or not. This right here, I am not going to take it out of the box today. This will be interesting because I can't hardly remember what I bought. I do know it's a Texas Instrument computer from the same time period. I think it has controllers. I actually think it's a whole bundle. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember though. But this one is going to be an interesting video. I know all you can see is the box today, but I want to do it all on camera. I really like doing that because I'm just as surprised as you'll be, right? But let's get going on this Atari 400 here. We're going to, first of all, I'm going to clean these off the bench here, and we are going to try to hook this up and look at this a little deeper. All right, let's take a look-see at this. Look-see. This was actually, I actually don't think I paid much at all for this. I was eyeing them and I was looking on eBay, and they wanted so much for some of these. I mean, it was like, and a lot of the ones they want a lot of money for, a lot of money. I mean, it's not, but it's the way 100, 150 bucks, and it said untested, right? This one said it had a broken pin or bent pin, and the pin was down in there bent. I straightened that pin out. I'm hoping that doesn't matter to us. I do see that this has been chewed on a little bit. So, and that's the video. We're going to try it out in a minute. This did come with a basic computer language. So I'm hoping that it comes up. This is a standard quirky keyboard type thing. I don't know what any of this does. There's no book that comes with it. So if you know more about it than we're going to fire it up here in just a second. But it has, let's look at the back here. It has 16K of RAM. It doesn't really have a date on there, I don't think. But my understanding, it's the early 80s. This might even have came out in like 79 or so. I was hoping there would be a date on here somewhere, but I do not see it. I'm sure that this 16K 321 99201 means something. I just don't know what it is. It's Atari, a Warner Communications company. And the comment below, I mean, if I don't have a clue, because I don't, these are fun to me. This must be a channel switch. So, all right, let's without further ado, let's get some things set up here. We're going to use this, of course, and plug into the video port of that. And again, we're going to use our TV. So I am going to get a camera set up that's aimed at the TV. And then plug things in. All right, I have it hooked into the TV, I think. Again, this may not even power on, and I may have to just, we have to do what we got to do, right? We have to figure out what's wrong with it. I'm hoping that it powers up, but if it doesn't, it doesn't, I guess. You never know when you buy stuff, right? They say, we'll plug it in. All right. All right, I have the power on. Not getting nothing. The fuzz. Oh, we're getting fuzz. So I assume it has something to do with this. I don't know. But the main problem with a lot of this stuff is you buy it, especially from eBay. People sell you stuff that all they have to do is put untested on there when they've actually looked at it. This could take a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the cameras off and try to dig into this just a little bit deeper and bring you back in, see if we can't get something out of this. Alright, I wiggled a few wires. I don't think it's going to help. Alright, again, I'm not getting anything. So I guess we need to do some digging. I will probably have to tear this down. So I need to go do some investigation, I guess. And find out what needs to happen. What it appears, and what I've read, is that these older machines have a tendency to have the RF modular go out in them. Alright, I do not think in this video I'm going to get this resolved. I need to dig into it more. Maybe somebody comment below that they've had the problem. This is for channel 2 and 3. So I may not even have a setup to where it would even show up there. I need to dig into it deeper. I'm not going to stop here because I'm going to keep at this. I may end up trying to find one that actually runs to see if I can't, maybe have the components. I don't know how much information I'm going to find online. But let's do this. Let's unbox the Timex because I'm really curious to see what's inside of there. I'm curious to see if it runs. Maybe I have 3 computers that we have to do some major work on. So let me get this Atari out of the way because I'm not real sure where I'm going to go with this yet. I think somebody just sold me a system that they knew didn't work, which I wish they would have told me. Anyhow, let me get this unhooked and get the Timex up here. All right, let's look at this. We have this, it's called a Timex personal computer. I need to open this up here. I love them when they come in the box. I'm gonna set you down here. I think that's what I want to do on that Atari. I'm gonna try to find one in the box. I wanna unpack it. I wanna unpack the box. All right, here's what we got in here. It's still in bubble wrap. I don't know if we got used a lot or what. We got, looks like sound cable thing, TV, power adapter. Like it's like it's melded to the foam. I don't know that it's ever used. I'm hoping that we can get this to work VHS. So This has a manual. Manual's almost bigger than the computer. Okay, channel 2, 3. This is actually well typed out here. There's no user serviceable parts. 9-volt adapter, 2 TV. I don't even know if we're gonna get it. Hopefully, well, I assume that we'd get something out of it. Maybe, I don't know. So let's plug this in. Plug this in here. We have a cord here. This cord. I'm going to use channel 3 again because that's with the TV. I'm going to turn the TV on again. Didn't get the TV turned on. But we are going to... That's weird. That's the same hookup as the sound. Let's see what we got here. Channel 3. Let's see if we got channel 3 down here. Channel 3. Is there an on? Is there an on? Well, we're batting 1,000 today. I think this has to do with TV. No power button, that's just weird. This might be why the Atari ain't working, huh? I've never seen anything that didn't have power. Maybe we need to learn and see how to turn it on. Maybe it ain't even on. Bebop, but tell me below. Tell me below. Tell me below. Okay, I'm gonna go quiet here because I'm gonna try to figure out what. I don't see anything coming out of that power supply. That's just it. You notice when I turn it on channel 3, same thing. Alright, let's figure this out. All right. What I did, and I don't even know if this is running yet, but one of the things I did check is I got the multimeter out and I checked. We have this. Which it has a cursor at the bottom. So it's working, and we can probably actually hear. I think that's from the TV. You turn the sound down. But this again is basic. I don't know if we can get or look at anything on here. We're gonna try. We're gonna do just try to type on here. It says run and knit. So, in other words, I'm going to try it again. All I have to do is type print. P. Well, I'm in a different. Oh yeah, I have to. Well, what we need to do though, and I'm not trying to jump around here, but what we need to do here is we need to make it to where we can actually see the screen. We're not going to be able to get anywhere until we see the screen. It is working. I do get a signal, and it. Modern technology versus old technology, really what it is. So I need to do some investigation on it and figure it out. Channel 3 doesn't work at all on there. Channel 2 works. So I'm assuming we're going to put the Atari back up here, and I'm assuming the Atari may do the same thing for us on Channel 2. I don't know that I have a connector for it. Let's try this again here. Funny, there's no on and off here. So, print. As soon as I hit print, right there, print. I'll just reset. Print 2. You know, when I checked that power supply was putting out, it's supposed to be 9 volts. It's supposed to be 9 volts. It was getting 12, I think 12 volts. Here, let's see if we can show you here. And I don't know about this. I think it might be overloading the system. If we check this, .15 volts. Let me try to get this so you can see it. I wanted to do this towards the end of the video. If you're like me, you don't like ads in videos. You skip through them. But I don't have any other way that I know to get this word out. I wrote a book. In between making videos, I wrote a little book. It's a little novel, a little fiction thing. It's Retain One, Remember All. It's on Amazon, Kindle, and if you got the Kindle thing that, you get it free. Well, one of the versions of Kindle or something. But yeah, That's all I'm going to say. I'll put the link in the description. Please buy it. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks. We check this, and it may be negative because I might have it backwards, but it comes in at 12 volts. It's supposed to be 9 volts. The 9 volt output. I'm wondering if that is what's causing this problem here. Because it's like resetting after a bit, like it's overloading. I don't know. We'll have to look at it. I think that's an interesting thing for another topic. But what I want to do now is I want to get that Atari back up here, because that was really the point of this whole video, right? So, but again, I don't think I have a connector. Well, we're gonna call this video today. I'm going to call it success, even though it probably wasn't. Sometimes you have to just walk away and think about it and come back and do it again. These computers are 45 years old. Even though the Timex looks like it came out of the box brand new, and it may have, the TV is old or newer. It doesn't channel 2, I think it's virtual high frequency or something like that. It does work a little bit on channel 2, but I actually think it's getting too much voltage. I do not have a connector to connect the Atari up on what we just straight into the TV. And I think that'll actually get this to register. I'm going to do some investigation on it. If you know what I need, let me know down below in the comments. It'd be awesome. I appreciate everybody watching. If this is your first video of mine, welcome. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get these running, and we're gonna get it running. Well, I say that, and maybe not. We're gonna try, right? I'm gonna buy the spline so I can get the Atari hooked directly into the TV. But for this video, we're done. We're done this week. Again, subscribe, share, like, comment. Please comment below if you've had these challenges with this Atari and the Timex. You've seen it and you've done it. Let me know. You hook these machines into a newer TV. Let me know what I need. We'll get her on here. All right. Thanks a lot. See you next time.